Hello, everybody. Welcome to Connected Community Health Support. Fourth Dimension. I see you're already in here. Good to see you this morning. As I was saying, it is day 80, Connected Community Health Support of our free bodyweight exercise program. And if you're new to this, just joining in today, it's great to see you. And we got a great workout in here today. And just happy to be here. It's early. Just waking up a little bit, so it might be a little bit fuzzy here in the first few minutes, but we're going to get woken up. We're going to get adjusted to this. Excited for this workout today. So tell you all a little bit about here in case you're showing up new. My name is Jacob Carroll, and we are Connected Community Health Support. Normally, I would have my t-shirt, but forgot to do my laundry before this stream. So no Connected Community Health Support t-shirt this morning, but our goal here is to make health and fitness more accessible, without having to pay for those expensive gym fees, deal with the stigma of being in that gym environment, or, maybe you don't want to spend that transportation, or maybe it's a time constraint. Whatever it may be, that is why we want to provide to you a workout that can be done in the comfort of your own home, no equipment needed, and, making it modifiable for all fitness levels so everybody can get involved here. And that's really our goal. That's why we're doing this stream. So that's a little bit about what we're doing, why we're doing it. A few friends, we just passionate. We want to help people reach their health and fitness goals. That's why we're here, getting this stream, getting this good workout with you all here this morning. So on week 24, now day 80, talking about policy change here today. Hey, we're going to be talking a little bit about how policy change relates to physical activity in today's stream. So make sure you stick along for that here at the end. But quickly, our quote of the week: "The world hates change, yet is the only thing that brought progress." And that's from Charles Kettering, the former head of research at General Motors. And I think that is a really strong quote because, change can be hard, but it really is the only thing that's bringing out meaningful change in society, whether it's from a health standpoint, whether it's from a personal standpoint. Change can be uncomfortable, can be hard to go through, but you're not going through it alone. We're here to help and, help you reach your health and fitness goals in any way. And so just want to throw that chat out there about policy change this week because I know change can be hard, especially in policy change. And, this can make a significant impact on your community's health. So we're going to be diving into that a little bit deeper, but I don't want to keep you too late. I know we're ready for this workout this morning. Happy face, good to see you. Good morning. We're going to be getting right into the warm-up here very shortly. And so all you got to do, we're going 45 seconds of work. I just saw some idiot at the gym. He put a water bottle in the Pringles holder on the treadmill. Yeah, don't you hate it when people do that happy face? They should know better. But so 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds rest. There's going to be a little bit of that cutoff at the halfway point at around a half an hour. So full hour workout today, but don't feel like you have to make it through the whole thing. You can still get a great workout in just a half hour, especially if you're just joining in here for the first time today. This can be a little bit intense. So I encourage you, check out our previous workouts on YouTube, Facebook, our website at connectedchs.com. All of our previous workouts will be available on, those social media. So make sure you go check those out and, pretty progress from that point. Day 80 here going 45 seconds work, 15 seconds of rest for a full hour. Our first ever stream was 20 seconds of work. Pretty sure. I think we did 20 seconds of work to 40 seconds of rest for a half an hour. So pretty big difference from that first day. Everybody's been coming with us. We all came a long way. Something to be proud of. But, I don't want anybody joining in for the first time to feel discouraged because we have been going for 80 days now. Pretty big things. But anyways, I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to take you through a quick warm-up. And we're going to get ready for this workout today. I hope you're all excited. I am too. And we're going to get into this right now. Follow along with me, everybody. All right. First move here in the workout for today. We're just going to be warming up the hips. You know, if you've been coming to my streams, you know I always like starting off with this. I like to call these open and close the gate. Just externally rotating the hip, coming right back in. Same thing, height is optional. You don't got to go crazy high. Keep it low. You can grab onto a wall. Whatever's feeling good for you today. We're just going to keep moving through that, get those hips moving. And check the chat real quick. 80 days. We've gone around the world. Yeah, I know. I can't believe it. Now, the same thing, I think, that we started this last spring, you know, still going now here in the fall. So, pretty crazy stuff. It's been a fun ride. Definitely really enjoyed doing this. And, you know, definitely, it makes me think back to the first streams. I know a lot of my streams aren't perfect. You know, I mess up here and there, but, you know, go back into watching some of my original streams, the first ones I did, you know, a little bit awkward. But, you know, hey, it's a learning process. I feel more comfortable with it now, but it's just kind of interesting to see that over time. So I thought another one came in the chat. But, all right, we got those hip openers done. Now let's work on the T-spot. A little bit of opening up that mid-back. So we're going to stand in a strong position where nobody can push you over, arms out in front. Rotate that hand back to the wall. Follow it with the eyes. And try to keep those hips facing forward. You're going to get a little bit of rotation there. But try to stabilize the rest of the body. Good work, everybody. We're going to keep moving through this for a few more reps. Good work, everybody. Finish up with those. Now we're just going to get a little bit of leg swings. Like doing these in the cool down as well, but can be a great way to just kind of get the hip ready for the workout we got coming up here shortly. And then just getting this swing through a few times. You don't got to go super intense. You don't got to get that leg up super high. Just kind of letting that leg swing back and forth. A little bit of dynamic movement to get that hip warmed up. All right, we're switching sides now. Same thing, other side. Good work. Just keep moving through. Keep swinging that leg. All right. Hips moving good. Now let's work on the neck a little bit. Then we're going to start working on the upper body. So, working on the neck here. One of my favorite ways to do this is by looking out to one side. Whatever side you want to start with. And then trying to draw a big circle with your eyes moving through your full range of motion. So looking all the way to the side, looking all the way up, and to the other side, and then down towards the ground. Going for about 5 reps here. This is my last one. Now I'm switching the sides. Same thing, looking to the wall, to the ceiling, to the other wall. Moving in that full range of motion. A lot of important muscles here in the neck, especially if you're just waking up like me. The neck might be a little bit stiff first thing in the morning, depending on how you sleep. Got a bad habit of sleeping on my stomach, so my head is always turned to one side or the other. It's definitely important for me to get the neck warmed up before I get into some exercise. All right, last one. All right. Good job with that, everybody. Oh, so I'm just going to pause this. All right, 2 more moves. First one, we're just going to get the shoulders warming up a little bit. Coming across the body. I like to call these the self-hugs. Same thing, just switching over right over, left over. Just a little bit of some dynamic stretching. Get those shoulders moving here. All right, last move here. Let's get some shoulder circles going. So small circles, moving forward. Same thing, try to pretend you're drawing a small circle here in the air. Good job, everybody. Now we're going to reverse it. Good work, everybody. Come on, keep it up here. It's a few more. Now we're going to open it up wide. Really get as wide as you can. Just a few more. Reverse the other way now. Same thing, really opening up this chest to back. Going for our maximum range of motion here. All right, done with that. I'm feeling good. I hope you are as well. We're going to get going into this workout here very shortly. Just one last thing. I want to make sure I got everything all set up. Let me change the caption so you guys can follow along in case I start messing it up. So there you go, 45 by 15. 8 exercises. We're going to go through them all 6 times. You got this, everybody. I hope you're ready. We're going to get a great workout here this Friday morning. Just follow along with me. I'll show you the variations. Let's get started. So first move, we got the hinge. Before we get into it, let me just do a quick reminder. Hinge, main goal of this movement is to dissociate the lower body from the upper body. So can you bend at the hips while still keeping a straight, neutral spine? So same thing, my upper body is not changing. It's just my hips going back. This is that hinge position. So a good way to get into this move. Coming down, I like to keep the hands on the hips. Same thing, you can just bring it down into that comfortable range of motion. Or same thing, maybe you're going to be going a little bit closer to the ground. Just imagine you're picking that object up off the ground. Single leg variation here. You can put the leg up on a wall, couch, whatever it may be. So I'm using the couch right here. And it's the same exact movement pattern. You're just doing it with one leg. So a little bit more intense. Give, anybody else looking for a different variation something to try. But we're going to get started here in 3, 2, 1. That is loud. All right, keep going, everybody. I'm going to be joining along with you in 1 second. Just want to make sure the timer was down. It's the same thing. I'm reaching down to the ground, going to a height that's comfortable for me. As you can see, if I go all the way down to the ground, you see my back start bending. We don't want that. We want to keep a nice neutral spine, flat back. Same thing. This morning, this is as far as I'm going without starting to compensate using that low back. So that's as far as I'm going to go. We got 10 more seconds. Keep it up, everybody. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And done. It's going to go quick. We got 15 seconds. Our next move, we got lateral raises. I'm putting a pillow on the ground because I'm going to be going for my knees, so it's easier to show you. You're just raising the shoulders up, bringing back down. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 45 seconds. Lateral raises. Sometimes called Flappy Bird, as we used to call them. You're just getting those arms moving. Raise them up to a comfortable height. Bring them back down. Remember, you don't want any pain here. If you're feeling any pinching in the shoulder as you're bringing it up, you might want to decrease that range of motion. Maybe bring it a little bit lower. Maybe you want to cut it out altogether. If you're having any specific pain in this, feeling any difficult, do not hesitate to send a message here in the chat. I feel the hinges in my hamstrings. Awesome. Now that is exactly right where we want to be feeling those, right in the glutes and hamstrings. We are done with that. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome for it. Hey, it means it's working right here first thing in the morning. We're feeling it in the first exercise. We're going to be feeling good today. I'm glad you're enjoying it so far. We got our raise the roof coming up here in a second. So we're just like we're punching the ceiling. We move a little bit further back. But just like we're punching the ceiling, you can go alternate, you can go both at a time. It's all up to you. We're going to be going 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh, it did start going. All right, come on, 45 seconds. Punch through that ceiling. We're getting those shoulders working back to back here. All right, come on, keep it up, everybody. Same thing, punch through that ceiling. Maybe you want to mix it up. Same thing if you're going at the same time. Remember, you're going to be doing twice as many reps and if you go alternating. Same thing, keep that in mind. We do got 6 times through. Don't got to make it through every rep to get a good workout in here today, though. 3, 2, 1. Great job, everybody. So we got our raise the roofs, lateral raises. Now we got some march. We're going with the burst march. So it's going to be a 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And the same thing, we're going to be going with 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Sorry, my timer is acting up. All right, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And same thing, the pace here. It's all up to you. Same thing, maybe you want to go a little bit faster here. Really ramp up tendency. Maybe you want to just keep it slow and controlled. Same thing I'm bringing. Maybe you want to try to really fight for that knee height, work on balance a little bit. Same thing. Don't feel like you've got to go that high. And as always, there's nothing wrong grabbing on the wall, put a hand on the wall, use that extra balance. You're still going to be working the core, still working the hips. So you'll be burning a lot of calories. This gives you a little bit extra stability. 3, 2, 1. Great job. So now that that's over, we got lateral squat or bodyweight squats. Lateral squats, going to be shifting the weight side to side. Bodyweight squat, just pretend like you're sitting in a chair. Coming back up. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. There you go. 45 seconds of work, everybody. You got this. Good work here. And this one can be a little bit difficult getting that pattern down if the lateral squat isn't feeling comfortable. It's just not feeling good today. Nothing wrong with getting these body weight squats in here. Same thing, don't be afraid to modify. Some box squats or sit to stand. Same thing as the squat pattern. Use a couch, chair, whatever you got available to you. This will be a great exercise as well. 3, 2, 1. Great job. So push-ups coming up next. So remember, you can go from a wall. The further your feet are, the harder it's going to be. You can go from an elevated surface such as a couch, couch, counter, whatever it may be, or same thing from the knees, from the toes, whatever variation is most comfortable for you. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So I'm going to be going for my knees here. Same thing, I'm just pushing myself away from the ground, coming right back up. Same thing, another variation here is you can just go to the ground and push yourself away as hard as you can. Same thing, holding that motion is still going to be working those same muscles. So, even if you can't do a full push-up yet, you can still do those isometric holds and still get a great workout. A few more reps here. 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done with push-ups. Now we got our D2 in boxing. Then we're already done with the first time through. Look at that. Flying through here. D2. We're going to be reaching across the body. Coming back down. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Kind of like you're reaching for that cover to cross the body on the shelf. Pulling it back. It's diagonal motion across the body. Good work here, everybody. Now keep reaching, keep moving. 20 more seconds. There you go, home stretch right here. We got shadow boxing coming up next. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, last move here in the first circuit. We got the shadow boxing. So get in a strong position. Let those fists fly for 45 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Same thing, you can get in a stance that's comfortable for you. Punch at a speed that is comfortable for you. Same thing, be going for 45 seconds. You don't want to be going too intense right off the bat. Got to pace yourself here. Today's workout, always want to be challenging yourself. Always want to feel like you are working in all these sets, but same thing, don't feel like you have to go at a speed that you're going to be completely exhausted after that set, because these short times are pretty quick. These work times are going to add up. 3, 2, 1, and done. One time through. Great job, everybody. I'm going to get a quick drink, and then we're right back up at the top, starting with those hinges. So, remember, reaching down to the ground, like before mentioned earlier, you should be feeling this one in your hamstrings, feeling your glutes. We got 8 seconds to go. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And then reaching down to the ground, coming right back up. I'm going to demo a few of the single leg variations here. Same thing, it's the same movement pattern. So going to be working the same muscles, but obviously a single leg. You're supporting your body weight with half the muscle you were using with both legs. Oh, I'm falling over. Same thing, a little bit more intense here. With that single leg variation, same thing, we're building up to this point. We just want those variations in there. Everybody wants to try something different, but don't feel like you have to go to that. 3, 2, 1. Really great job with that. So, lateral raises. Arms, starting with the arms by the side. Raise them up to around shoulder height. Find that that's comfortable for you. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Raise them up. Come right back down. And same thing, you can control the speed here too. Maybe you want to go a little bit faster. I can add some intensity. Maybe you want to add a little bit of a hold to the top. Same thing, allow a little bit more time under tension. Your arms are going to have to resist gravity a little bit longer. Or you can always add water bottles, textbooks, weights, whatever you have around you. Just a little bit of weight here goes a long way. Trust me, it's definitely not needed. You can feel this just fine with no equipment at all. That's really what we want with this exercise program. 3, 2, 1, and done. 15 more seconds of rest, but we got raise the roof. I'm not moving. I'm staying right here. We're punching the ceiling, going right above the head. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I'm starting alternating. Punching the ceiling. Come right back down. Same thing, don't focus too much about the muscles that are working. Focus on that external goal. What is the goal of this movement? Pretend like you're punching the ceiling. Get that arm straight. So don't think too much about squeezing this muscle in my shoulder, doing this specific thing. I like to think your brain is smarter than you are. You set a goal, your body will take the most effective path to find that. Most effective path might not always be, the most optimal path for your health. That's why we create compensation patterns. The same thing, if you have a clear goal of the movement, it can be very beneficial. 3, 2, 1. Great job there. We got burst march. So just me, is this going by fast today? Remember, alternating 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Ready, set, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Since you're getting that march in place. Remember, you don't got to get that knee up super high. You just get these legs moving. This is still going to be a great workout. It's going to be getting those hips going. Same thing with this short time under tension. You don't get a lot of rest, but you still might be a little tired out from the last move. Just keeping this body moving for this set can be great. So we'll still keep that heart rate up. You don't have to go super intense here. We got 10 more seconds. Remember, you can use the wall 2, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Really good job with that, everybody. March is done. Lateral squat coming on up. Remember, lateral squat or bodyweight squat or box squat, you choose. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I'm moving into that lateral squat variation. Same thing, you choose the squat pattern. That's feeling good for you on this day. Same thing, this can be a little bit more intense. Maybe, you have bad knees and this just isn't feeling comfortable on the knees. That's completely fine too. If you're ever feeling pain, don't try to push through it. This is your body signal saying, hold on, slow down here. Don't keep going with this. You want to listen to our body. Same thing, always rather be safe than sorry. Even if, most of the time it's feeling good through the reps, sometimes maybe you feel pinching or it feels uncomfortable. Don't push through it. We got 3, 2, 1. Great job. Same thing, I only say it because, we're doing this for our health. Everybody's trying to get healthy, continue their health progress, reach their health goals. But getting injured can definitely hamper people reaching their goals. So always just want to throw that out there. We never want to keep pushing past pain. Some people like to say no pain, no gain. I think that's a little outdated. And I don't think we need to be doing that to make results. But anyways, we got push-ups in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So I'm grabbing a pillow for my knees. And same thing, I'm going from the ground, from the knee push-ups. This is what's feeling good for me this morning. Good work. We're halfway there. Still got 20 seconds. Here you go. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, we got D2. Even though I know I'm going from my knees from these, you don't have to. I'm just doing it so it's easier for you all to see. 3, 2, 1. Reach across the body. Come right back to the side. Good work, everybody. Same thing we know. Everybody can't get to and from the ground. It can be a difficult task. So as I said again, don't feel like you need to go from the ground. Just doing this for visibility purposes so you can see the movement pattern a little bit better. Good work here. Here you go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. We got boxing. Round 2 coming to a close here. 1/4 of the way through the workout. Well, actually not 1/4, 1/3. All right. So I can't do math here early in the morning. But keep those fists moving. Already got 10 seconds down. There you go. Unleash that inner Floyd Mayweather, that Mike Tyson. I'm not going to tell you how to punch like them, or I'll probably look like a fool. So we can all envision we're professional boxers here in this rep, and now we know what we're doing. One of the benefits of exercising in the comfort of your own home. Nobody can judge my punching form here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Great job, everybody. Done with that. We got our hinge pattern back up at the top. Last time we're going to take a little bit of a longer break here at this halfway point, though. Do a little bit of a cool down. But 3, 2, 1, let's go. And then I'm going the double leg variation. I'm reaching down like I'm picking that object up off the ground. I'm coming right back up. Try to make it as transferable as possible to a real life activity, to an activity there's a connection to. The same thing, if you can relate this movement to something you already do, it'd be a great way to hammer that form where I just think, okay, I'm picking that heavy box up off the ground. I want to use my legs. I don't want to hurt my back. And that's what I think of when I'm doing this deadlift or floor touch, whatever you want to call it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lateral raises. So I'm going to be from my knees. Remember, you don't have to. It's going to show us up in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Something about getting that workout in here early in the morning. Just feeling a little bit tired. But, now I'm feeling energized. I'm feeling wide awake. Not a big morning exercise person, but you don't have a choice with this stream. No, I mean, I do have a choice. I just love being here. Love doing these streams. But the same thing. I know it's hard getting started sometimes in the morning, but once you're there, I feel like you're always glad you did it. At least I am. Good start to your day. Same thing. I always feel like when I make that healthy choice to work out, to exercise in the morning, I carry that. I'll make more healthy choices throughout the day. 3, 2, 1. Great job. Then going into raise the roof or ceiling punch next. So we got 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. But like I was saying, same things. It's like same thing. If I start off my morning having a healthy breakfast, I feel like I'm more likely to have a healthy lunch. Maybe that's just me, but same thing. If I start off, maybe I have something sweet, or I don't have something that healthy for breakfast. Maybe I have some, pancakes or waffles. Some waffles can be very healthy, protein packed. Shout out those Kodiak cakes. Those ones are really good, but same thing. Sometimes those good decisions, good food choices, good health choices can kind of snowball, turn into more health choices throughout the day. So always good to get that workout here in the morning. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Great job with that. We got burst march coming up here. See someone is joining in. Good to see you in here. Welcome to Connected Community Health Sports Body Weight Exercise for all fitness levels. We're starting those burst march in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So remember 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Remember, you can get that hip height, whatever's comfortable for you. You can go low. You can go high. Really fight for height. You can go fast. Make that really intense. You can go for a wall. 1, 2, 3. We got variations in here for everybody. You still get a good workout. You can still work those same muscles, range of motion, variation, doesn't matter. That's why we picked them. Similar variations that work the same muscles in the same way. 3, 2, 1. Great job with that. March, done. Lateral squat coming up here. So remember, again, shifting that body weight side to side like you're sitting in a chair with one leg, or we can go to those bodyweight squats. Pretend you're sitting in a chair and standing up. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Sometimes pretend I'm sitting in that chair, standing up. You want to actually use a chair, use the couch. It's the same movement pattern. Sit on the couch and stand up. Tell me, what's the difference here from me sitting down and standing up to me sitting in my invisible chair or doing a squat? How much different does that look from sitting and standing? Not too much. That's why we're working the same muscles. That's why we use that as a variation. Keep it up, everybody. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job with that. Push-ups coming up. Remember, from the knees, from the toes, wall, counter, edge of the couch, whatever works for you. I don't got time to demo all when we're starting. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Same thing, also depth. Move at a depth that is important for you. So you can see I'm going pretty close, chest to the ground. Same thing, maybe you only feel comfortable going about half of that height. Don't feel like you got to go all the way down. Use my range of motion. Work within your own range. It'll get better over time. Three, 2, 1. Great job. 15 more seconds. Back to D2. Then boxing. Then believe it or not, we are halfway through. All right. D2 coming up. Reach across the body. Come right back. Like you're picking a cupboard off the shelf. Reaching diagonally. Pulling it back down. These just feel really good to me after doing some push-ups. Kind of get everything really compressed, tight right here. Maybe kind of stretching things out a little bit with this. Reach across the body. Definitely working some important muscles in the posterior chain, which is the back. 10 seconds left. Come on, everybody. Finish strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, boxing. Last move here on the third time through. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Come on, keep those arms moving this whole time. That's what's important here. Move at your pace, your intensity. But come on, finish strong here. Maybe this is where you're hopping off for the workout. Maybe you're just ready for that break at the halfway point. Let's finish strong through here. Go work, everybody. Come on, halfway done. Halfway done with the workout. Halfway done with this set. Come on, finish strong. Here we go. Final 10 seconds. Pick it up right here if you can. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Great job, everybody. Halfway point here of the workout. If there's anything, maybe you got to go to work. Maybe you're just not feeling the energy today. Whatever it may be, we'll still cool you down. We'll still make sure we're feeling right. But great job here so far, everybody. And even if you are hopping off here, make sure you're sticking around for the end. We're going to be talking about some cool stuff with policy change, the current physical education standards, and a little bit of our opinion on that. Same thing, we'll have a blog coming out this upcoming week with that on connectedchs.com, so make sure you check that out. Just grabbing a quick drink. Same thing, just do a little bit of a light cool down. So getting that leg swinging here a little bit. Just working hard for a good half hour straight, pretty much. You don't get much of a rest there in those 15 seconds. Just enough to kind of catch your breath and get set up for the next exercise. Same thing, we're not going to go super intense here in this midway cool down. Just a little bit something that, keep everybody moving. For anybody that's hopping off here. Let's see, we got a comment in the chat. Keep working on those leg swings. Midstream joke. I was looking for a gym one day and I saw a sign saying fitness that way. So this seemed promising. I went down the hall and there were more signs. I went up the stairs, walked through the hall, went up 2 stairs, walked through 2 more halls, walked down 3 stairs, walked out the building, walked around the building, went into the building, went up the stairs, walked through 5 halls, walked down 11 stairs, went upstairs until I reached a sign that just said, "End of fitness." I like that happy face. That's not a bad idea. I mean, stairs, I know anybody here who's messed around with some stairs as a workout. I remember sometimes when I go on vacation, maybe stay in a hotel, I love using that stair thing. It's like you got, multiple floors, and that thing is a great workout. Actually, a few summers ago, I even had a job I worked on the first floor as a food runner, or I worked on the 3rd floor as a food runner. All the food and stuff, the kitchen was down in the basement, so I was constantly running food from the basement up like 4 flights of stairs. Fantastic workout. I remember my iPhone said I was like doing like 2 miles a day of like stairs. Great workout. All right, gonna keep going here with this little mini cool down here. We got those leg swings going. Now we're just gonna get those arm swings in here again. Same thing, just a little bit of some light movement. Get us ready before we get into the workout here. Again, same thing, we're going to do some single arm shoulder circles. I'm really just going back. We're going for 6 each side. 5, 6. Now same thing other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now same thing, I'm going with the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And so they give me 6 the other way. They just opening up, kind of stretching out the shoulder, stretching out the back and the chest a little bit. All right, that is my last one. Let's just shake out the legs a little bit, because we're going to begin back into this workout here in a second. All right, everybody feeling good? We got 3 more rounds. Remember, don't feel like you got to push yourself through the whole thing, especially if you're just finding this for the first time. Keep in mind, we are on day 80. We've been working at this for a while now. It's been a long time building up to this point. So same thing, maybe you get through, 2 sets, 1 set, maybe get through half of the first set, whatever it may be. It does not matter. As long as you're challenging yourself, you feel like you're getting a good workout, that's all that matters. But get ready. We're starting back up at the top of the hinge in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Second round. Letting those hips come back. Picking that box up off the ground. You're switching over, doing some single leg ones. Working that variation that feels good for you. My balance is not there this morning. Messing up these single legs a little bit. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Lateral raises. Hinging done. Love this combo right here. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Lateral races or flappy birds. Same thing. Pretend like you're flying away here. Just keeping those arms moving, getting it up to that shoulder height. Getting close to it. Maybe a little bit lower, maybe a little bit higher. Everybody's anatomy is slightly different. Maybe just the way your shoulder joint is structured might be easier doing this some ways than others. Love this little combo right here, the lateral raise, right now, raise the roof. Really burns out the shoulder. It's like one of those love-hate relationships. It doesn't feel good while you're doing it, but after, you can feel the benefits. 3, 2, 1. Great job. I was just talking about, we got raised the roof. Just punching up to the ceiling, coming right back down. It's going to come quick. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Same thing. Remember, you can go both at a time. One thing I like to think here is you don't want the arms out too wide, even with the shoulders. You don't want them too far in either. Think right kind of that 45 diagonal. This is a natural shoulder position. That's where I start this movement from. Good work. It's very common people want to go with their shoulders all the way out. And that was like the old school, like bodybuilder way of doing it, I think. And that's just kind of what got normalized and popularized. That's how I always used to do them. Until I realized that due to our anatomical position of our shoulder, it's actually more natural for it to be in this 45-degree angle just because it sits in the shoulder joint much better. All right, we got burst march in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Remember, move at your pace. And same thing, you don't want to go high impact just to go fast. You can still pick up the pace without going into that kind of sprinting version. The same thing, that can be pretty high impact. Maybe you want to try that variation, but it might be bothersome on the knees and the ankles. Same thing, try the low impact one, but really try to speed it up. One thing that can really help speed that up there is by pumping those arms, just like when you're running. 3, 2, 1. Great job. Lateral squats or bodyweight squats, air squats, chair squats. Doesn't matter to me. You pick what works for you. We're going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Same thing, I'm leaning, like I'm pretending like I'm going to sit in a chair with one leg. As you can see on this demo, here's me squatting with both legs, sitting down like I'm sitting in the chair. Here's me doing a lateral squat from the side. As you can see, same, I'm still dropping my hip down like I'm sitting in a chair. Only difference is I'm kind of squatting with one leg, this other leg is straight. Since it's more of a kind of almost like a single leg squat, not necessarily the same because you're using a lot of these hip muscles, but just another way to kind of relate this to the body weight squat. With the lateral squat, 3, 2, 1, and done. All right. Push-ups, we got 10 seconds. I'm going from the ground. You choose your variation. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Just adjusting the hand position. That's really important here. So you want a hand position, chest position that's going to be comfortable for you. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We got D2 reaching across the body. You still got 10 seconds. But get yourself ready. We're going 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Then I think I'm reaching diagonally, pulling the arm back. I just grabbed that object off the top shelf. Good work, everybody. Come on, 30 more seconds. Then we got boxing. Then we got one more time through, believe it or not. I know it goes by quick here with these 15-second rest periods. Good work, everybody. 10 more seconds. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Really good job with that. Last move of the circuit. We have boxing. Get yourselves ready. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Keep those arms moving this whole time. Come on. Good work, everybody. Come on, keep those arms moving. You got this. We're in the home stretch. Only got one more set after this. Let's finish strong. Go work. 15 more seconds. 10 more right here. Keep those arms moving. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Great job. 15 seconds of rest, and we're back into the hinge. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Wait. Also, I know I should be the one keeping track of this, but I think I might be a little bit lost. This is kind of embarrassing, but can anybody in the chat tell me if we got one more set or 2 more sets through? I can't remember if this is the second set after the break or if this is the third set right here. I just thought it was the third set, but now I'm kind of second guessing myself. And now I don't know. So if anybody knows in the chat, I know a move is coming next. Just can't remember how many times we've been through. Apologize a little bit. Just my brain isn't working too good this morning. Definitely should know that. But regardless, we still got lateral raises coming up next. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Raise them up. Come right back down. Thought we were on set 4. Okay, that makes more sense. I was a little bit ahead of myself. I thought we were getting to it done, and I was like, what really actually made me realize, I was like, I don't feel as tired as I usually do at the end. I was like, is this really the last set? Thank you for that correction, happy face. Saving the stream here today. Good work. So same thing, we just finished up that one. So we're in set 5 right now. Got one more time through all the way after this. Thank you for happy face letting us know. And hey, she could have just lied to me. Got us out of here early today. But you know, she cares about everybody's health. Cares about her own health. Thank you for being honest with us. Happy face. So, lateral raise is done. Raise the roof. Coming up next, we got punching through the ceiling. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Punch them up. Same thing, alternating. You can go same. Doesn't matter. You got to choose the intensity that works for you on this day, in this time, in this moment. Don't choose the intensity you're doing last week, 2 weeks ago. You got to adjust for your current abilities, adjust for how you're feeling. Here you go, 20 more seconds. Come on. Finish strong here. 15 left. Here you go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Burst march. We got 10 seconds still. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was 4. Jeez. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Same thing. Keep that marching going in place. Choose your pace. Choose the intensity that works for you. Same thing as I mentioned before. Don't feel like you got to get that knee very high. Maybe your hip range of motion is down here. That's completely fine. You don't have to go crazy to get a good workout in here. Let's get those legs moving with this march. 2, 3, and done with that. Lateral squat coming up. Lateral squat push-ups, D2 boxing, then one more time through. All right, lateral squats coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Going side to side, shifting that body weight all onto that quad, all onto that hip. Good work, everybody. Halfway done with this one. Then we got push-ups. $15 more seconds. Good work here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, D2 then boxing. All right, so reaching across the body, coming right back. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good work, everybody. Come on, finish strong here. Awesome job. About 15 more seconds left in this one. Good work. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, that means we got boxing coming up next. So remember, strong, stable position. Gonna let those fists fly in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Keep those arms moving that whole time. You don't gotta be Floyd Mayweather here. Just keep those arms moving. This is an exercise class, not a boxing class, not a self-defense class. I'm not judging here. Just keep those arms moving. Come on, 20 more seconds. Here you go, everybody. Home stretch here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, last round through. Hinge coming up in 10 seconds. You don't get much of a break. Here we go. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Reaching down to the ground, coming back up. Choose the variation that is comfortable for you. Keep it up, everybody. Last time doing hinges. 15 more seconds. There we go. 3, 2, 1, and done. Lateral raise. Raising the arms up to the shoulders. Come right back down. We're going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Raise them up. Come back down. Not too many exercises left. Let's finish strong. Same thing. You can go a little bit more strict. I'm kind of getting a little bit of swing motion into it. Same thing. You can not use it like I was using some momentum to get them up. Same thing. Make it a little bit more challenging. Give it a little bit of pause here at the bottom and the top. Whatever floats your boat. Great job, everybody. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. All right, raise the roof in 15 seconds. All right, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh, losing my balance. Punching through the ceiling. Here we go, everybody. Punch through. 30 seconds. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And great job. All right, we got our burst march. So remember, you're going 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Remember, you can knee height optional. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Remember, you can go fast. Might as well go fast. That's what I'm feeling. Well, not you should, but that's what I'm feeling. It's the last round. I want to challenge myself a little bit. Good work, everybody. 20 more seconds. 10 more seconds. Come on. Oh, that was definitely more than 3. Go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work, everybody. All right, march done. Lateral squat coming up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. There, choose a depth that's comfortable for you. Going a little bit deeper here. That's what works for me. Good job, everybody. Come on, 20 seconds. Don't give up now. Great job. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. All right. Push-ups. I'm going for my knees. You go from the wall, floor, your toes. Doesn't matter to me. Find your variation. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. There we go, 15 seconds. Three, 2, 1, and done. Really good job there, everybody. D2, and then boxing. Last 2 moves. And we're going to be talking about physical education policy change. So stay tuned for that. 3, 2, 1. Reaching across, coming back. Come on, everybody. 2 more moves. Got this one, boxing, and we are done for the day. Reaching that object off the shelf. And across. The body is diagonal, as high as you can reach. Good work, everybody. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, you got 10 more seconds. Then we got boxing. Here we go. Last move. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. Keep it moving. Keep those arms moving. Might be feeling like jelly at this point just because of all this lifting. You're getting a great workout in here today, but let's finish strong. Come on. Don't leave anything in the tank here. Finish out the week strong. Finish out the workout strong. Maybe you're not going to be here again till Monday morning. Perfectly fine. That's kind of how our program is designed. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday in this current schedule. Here you go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And believe it or not, we are done with today's workout. Great job, everybody. Gonna try and cool down for a second. I'm going to get us into those cool down movements. All right. So going with the leg swing to start. Same thing. Love these exercises. Let's get that leg swinging all the way through. Good job, everybody. All right, now we're going to switch sides. You don't have to grab onto the wall here. The wall definitely helps that stability, though. All right, leg swing's good. Let's do some self hugs. Now we did this one at the halfway point, but these are some great exercise, a little bit of dynamic movement, kind of just letting the body do its thing, shaking things out a little bit. Same thing. You're doing a great job with this one. It was a tough workout today. Everybody came in, well, you did all of it, a little bit of it, half of it, doesn't matter. You showed up, you got a good workout, and that's what matters. It's going to get easier over time. You just got to stay consistent, keep working at it, and you will reach your goals, I promise. Even if there's anything else, Connect Community Health Support, or I can do personally to help you reach your health fitness goals. Don't hesitate. Send us an email. Send us a message on social media. Send a message on the stream. If it's live, if you do not see live in that title, assume that this is a replay of the stream, because we used to put replay in the title, like explained this on the last stream, but we're just taking up a little bit of those keywords. So we kind of are just putting up body weight, health, fitness, whatever our title is, but look for live in the title. Not on Twitch, in the title of the stream. That's when you know we're live. If not, soon that's a recording. We do be streaming almost 24/7 on Twitch. Same thing, you find all our previous videos on YouTube, Facebook. Just want to quick shout that out. Oh, let's see, we got a message in the chat. One more. An American exercising in the gym. This workout is intense. He huffs. My heart is pounding. Says a fellow next to him, oh, sorry, I forgot that you're European. My heart is kilogramming, he replies. Oh, yeah, same. That's funny. I love the little jokes in here. Happy face really breaks up the stream, and definitely just really enjoyable. So I appreciate you always doing that, throwing those jokes up in there. All right. We're going to get legs moving a little bit differently. Same thing. We're going to be going to the wall. I'm going to put a hand on the wall. We're just going to be same thing, kind of swinging out to the side. Remember, we're not going too far. We're not trying to make this a full workout. I'm just slightly letting this foot come across my body, then kicking it out. Now we're going to go to the other side. Same thing, I'm going to come across the body. There's a little bit of this stretch, swing motion in the hip. If this is bothering your knee though, don't go with this variation. Sometimes just even this motion of the body coming across can bother that knee a little bit for some people, not all. But I just want to throw that out there. Another one here for the lower body. Just you can do this from a sitting position or lying down. Just kicking this leg out. Or same thing, we can do the same variation from a ground position. Really love this one. Restore some range of motion back to the knees. Same thing, you're just lying down, kicking up towards the sky. As slow as possible, really controlled. Same thing we can work on with the other leg. Great job here, everybody. Keep it moving. All right. Let's finish up here with some deep breathing. So let's take some deep breaths into the nose and out to the mouth. Push that air out. I want everybody to take 10 deep breaths into the nose and out to the mouth while making some final comments here about our stream, about what's going on with CCHS, and a little bit about policy change. So I'm sorry, just like adjusting my camera so I can sit on the ground, because I'm sure as everybody else is here, you might be a little bit tired after that good workout here today. So I'm going to sit. Not want to sit in that deep squat position. I don't mind doing the beginning of the stream. I'll be warm up a little bit, but towards the end, we're going to take a seat. So on the agenda today, policy change. So you tuned in this week, you heard a little bit about the policy change regarding SNAP, or Supplemental Nutrition Assistance, and how that could potentially be negatively impacting people's health. And the same thing in my stream, I specifically talked about how the odds are almost stacked against you with unhealthy eating, because, especially they found, just a little bit of recap from the last stream, they found that in California, if you were on SNAP, you were 30% more likely to be obese. And on top of that, they even found that in the first 9 days of the month where SNAP is issued, you are 4.35 times more likely to be advertised these unhealthy beverages and snacks. So almost kind of getting shoved down your throat a little bit. But, now we're talking about how policy change and different policies are affecting physical education. Now, last stream was a little bit more negative. We do have a little bit more positive things to share in today's stream. So where to kind of start off with this? So, Adam was talking about in his stream about the relation between, childhood obesity, physical education standards for young children, what the schools are doing to help promote physical activity. And he talked a little bit about, Shape America. So, many organizations such as Shape America, they're working towards creating policy change and advocating for more extensive, physical education programs. So we're going to talk a little bit about the research and things that, create groups like this to advocate for youth physical education, more recess time, things of that nature. Because as, some of you might be aware here, especially when school budgets and things are getting tight, usually a lot of the first things to go are those PE, sports programs, music programs, things that they consider, extracurricular. They are not one of the main components. Like, they're not going to go cut the math class or the science, because previously it was believed that these are much more important than physical education. But I believe the times are turning. People are realizing the importance of getting kids active, especially when we have, such an obesity issue here in the United States, which I like to think is mainly just a result of how society is. I think it is very hard, like we say all the time, the odds are stacked against you. It's very difficult to get into a healthy lifestyle in the hustle and bustle of today's society, and how the pretty much how you have to work and things to get by. So life can always be on the go, can be difficult. And, especially they found that, getting kids early active, educating them about, exercise, fitness, health can really turn into some lifelong health habits. So current specifically, as you kind of mentioned also in Adam's stream, there are 16,000 school districts in the United States, and about 40% of them have cut or reduced recess time at their schools. And one thing Shape America is a big advocate for is for children having that recess, having that unstructured playtime. So same thing, and it's also about 77% of school principals also withhold recess and those physical education time, that exploration time, as a punishment. So kids are literally getting punished and not letting them be able to do something that is beneficial for their health. Think about how kind of backwards that is. I know many times it's viewed as, this is just play. But, when you think about it in the context, this is exercise, this is unstructured play, this is socializing, this is really important times for young children developing movement patterns. They even do research studies about how, kids on the playground are often pick up, rhythmic dance and mannerisms and things from their just unstructured play of a few kids just messing around, making up a, new hopscotch game or something like that. Kids are exploring movement, becoming more comfortable with their bodies. A term in the exercise science world they like to call is movement or physical literacy. So being comfortable with your movement patterns, being able to move effectively. And this isn't doing a squat, lunge, hinge, lunge, or push, pull type of thing for young children. This is, being able to skip, being able to jog, being able to roll a ball, being able to throw, being able to catch. These are almost prerequisites for more advanced movement patterns that we do, later in life, throughout life. And so a little bit going into the research on that, they found that, although 40% of schools have cut or eliminated recess time all completely, research has found a direct correlation between the amount of time children spend in recess and their BMI, which is their body mass index. So you can actually predict the general, weight of a school district based on the amount of time they've allocated for recess. Think about how crazy that is. And as you can guess, the healthier students were ones who had more recess time, believe it or not. I know, shocker right there. Kids have more time to exercise. They have have a healthier BMI. Another interesting that's kind of tapping into this policy change aspect is that they also found that school budget is a predictor of the quality of recess time. So in the research they use, this one's called the GRF/OT, and it's pretty much an assessment model to determine the quality of recess. It's based on a bunch of things of what type of structure is it, do they have free time, what resources they have available. So they essentially said that, the more funding a school has for these extracurricular activities, the better quality of the recess. So more recess is better, and obviously more funding for these type of activities improves quality. So why I'm pointing out this policy change? Because we know that recess is so important for predicting the health, especially when we have a youth obesity epidemic going on, as Adam kind of touched about with those statistics in his stream. And so really important and crucial time, and why, this is the first thing to get cut, but it's, has such a lifelong impact. So, talking about policy change, how you can, organize and try to promote for, the school budgets, getting a budget cut or something, go to those parent teacher meetings and, maybe even check out our blogs. Maybe we have the research and statistics in there that you can go bring and say, hey, look at this research study right here. They said that, more time is a better predictor of, childhood BMI. Why are we not doing this? Things like that. You put pressure on the right people, you can make things happen. Policy change can be difficult, can be intimidating, but, just some things to think about of, what things do you want to change in your community, in your school districts, and things of that nature. And so, as I kind of hit on, not only does recess improve their physical activity, it's a time for movement exploration, giving kids that opportunity to kind of, explore movement, find out what their bodies can and can't do. Can I, jump this high? Can even, I'm thinking back. I remember even back to when I was in elementary school. I remember on the playground there was it was like the monkey bar like challenge course thing, and there was like you had to like go through all these monkey bars and like go around this slide, all the stuff like, and the goal was like not touch the ground. I remember everybody was out there every day. It was like 2 kids in the whole school who could do it. It was ridiculous. But kids went out there every day just exploring their movement, challenging their bodies. Tell me that is not good for the body. Why are we cutting recess times? Sorry, I'm just rambling about that. And I think especially now when kids might have been doing physical education online, that can be definitely a very difficult task. And especially like making sure the kids are physically active. And another thing about policy change is kind of how the tides are turning. People are realizing that this information about health and fitness and physical activity is really important, but usually this isn't introduced almost until the college level sometimes. I mean, I don't know if any of you have any experience with this. Did you have a physical education course that was teaching you about the movement patterns, about physical activity, kind of giving you some general health information, or was it just, structured games? And, mine was more so structured games. They didn't really tell you a whole lot about the movement patterns, fitness in general, like how to exercise, things of that nature. But now there's kind of been a trend towards what they're calling conceptual physical education courses, which would kind of be a supplement to your regular PE classes, where they'd be going over some of this more general health knowledge, kind of giving an overview of health and wellness. And, the researchers have even went as far as to claim this as a renaissance field of the 21st century, and how, exercise science and things of this nature are going to begin being more implemented in the grade school, middle school, high school curriculums, because same thing, they're realizing this is just as important as some of these maths, these sciences, these social studies, because same thing, many of the causes of death in today's society are preventable and are related to physical activity and nutritional habits. And so we realize we need to get people this information as soon as possible. I can think myself, I really no idea about health and fitness. I really didn't know what I was talking about until I probably was about halfway through college, I would assume. I know I had a lot of beliefs about lifting and things that weren't true in my earlier days of fitness in high school and things like that. And I realized pretty much everything I was doing was wrong when I started taking my exercise science and fitness development courses in college and in grad school. So it's great to see that these are going to be implemented in the grade school. And, people are going to be getting this information because they say, having this information, knowing how to do it correctly is a strong predictor of lifelong, health and fitness. So same thing, informing people, a little bit of it's like bringing a CCHS blog stream thing right to a class in your high school. Maybe that's the future, but not us specifically, but, I think this is a very important topic, and I think policies are going to be changing to bring more importance to the physical education curriculum. Things are rapidly changing. I know I'm rambling about that, but, something I'm passionate about. I know it's something that I feel is very important. The research is showing this is very important. So just kind of wanted to touch about that a little bit this week since we're talking about policy change. And, as always, we're going to have a blog up about policy change again shortly, talking about the SNAP program, talking about all these things we did on stream a little bit more in depth. You're going to have those stream details, all the stuff, the research studies right on hand in that blog. So make sure you go check us out at connectedstages.com. Check out that blog section. And yeah, been rambling for a little bit while here right now. I hope you all have been enjoying the stream, enjoying a little bit of this talk about policy change. I had a great workout today. I hope you all did as well. We'll stick around for a few more comments here at the end, but I do have to get going here relatively soon. So I'll stay for about, a few minutes or so. See if you guys have any thoughts, questions, comments, concerns. And remember, I'm just going to say this one more time. If you're joining in here, late, maybe you're joining in from the replay. Right now I'm live at 7:30 a.m. It's about 9 a.m. right now.
But same thing, you might be seeing this at 10 o'clock at night. You might be seeing this at 3 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. So if you don't see live in that title, assume it is a replay. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, reach out to us. Send us a message on social media. Send us an email. Whatever works for you. Great insight and great workout. Thank you, Forrest. Really good to see you in here. It's been a while for me doing these 7:30 streams, so good to be here. Good to see you all, because I know I usually don't see you guys there at my 12 o'clock stream, but same thing, I know that is a difficult time. We've actually been considering doing all of our streams at the 7:30 a.m. time, but same thing, we have some people that, are always showing up to the 5:30s. I got, some people that can only make the 12s. So it's a little bit, we don't want to, same thing as we started this all with you guys, we're doing this all for you guys. We don't want to, neglect anybody so somebody can never catch us live again. So we try to vary the times a little bit, but we know for, say if you like to work out at 7:30 every morning, it might be weird having one workout at 5:30, one at 12. I mean, you can always watch the replays. You're going to get the, same things, but it's like same thing. I know for Happy Face, you usually go into Seth in the morning. If you got the Monday at 7:30, and then you're technically watching the same stream again at the next 7:30 because I haven't streamed yet. So, I just kind of wanted to point that out. We've been kind of thinking about if you guys have any thoughts, any suggestions, we're always open here. So we're doing this for you guys, trying to help you out. But, that's about all the time I have for today. I really appreciate you all being here as always. Day 80 in the books. Really awesome. We got Mr. Adam Fox here. If he wants to go say hello to the stream, he might be looking a little shot because he might have woken up about 3 seconds ago.
Good morning, everybody. CCHS. I'm out.
All right. And I'm actually going to be heading out too. Got a few things I got to take care of today, but it was really great seeing you. Really enjoyed the stream, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day, great rest of your weekend, and I will see you here next week, or maybe I'll see you on the restreams. Who knows? Well, hope you all have a great day. Jacob signing out. Have a good one, everybody. Oh, for me, I don't mind the various times. All right, that's great. Same thing. I just wanted to check because I know, same thing, that can be difficult. Some people like a very consistent workout routine. I mean, everybody's different. I mean, I don't really care what time I work out and things either, but, some people, are really like doing it at the same time. So I just want to throw that out there. But anyways, great seeing you all. Great talking to you all. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and we'll catch you next week. Jacob signing off.